Okay, Tim, 9%.
9% of what, DJ?
9% of real estate agents who create listing videos. Nine. That's it. Here's the other side of that number. 73% of sellers say they specifically want to hire an agent that uses video.
So what you're telling me, DJ, is or that sellers are basically asking for something that almost nobody's giving to them.
Right. That's the whole show today. So this is DJ Paris. That's Tim Littleton. And the next 15 minutes, we are going to show you exactly why you are invisible to most of the market right now and how to fix it before your next listing hits. So don't go anywhere. This one's worth it. So let's talk about what's actually happening. 403% more inquiries.
So say that again, DJ?
Yeah. So listings that include video get 403% more inquiries than listings without video. Not 40, not 400, 403%.
Wow. Okay. So that can't be right, DJ. That would mean every agent would be doing video right now.
You would think, and yet only 9% do.
So the data is screaming video, and 91% of agents are just ignoring it.
Well, they're not ignoring it exactly. Most agents know that video is important. They tell you it's on their list. The problem isn't awareness. It's the gap between knowing and doing.
Okay, so what is in that gap, DJ?
Well, mostly excuses and equipment, time. I don't know what to say. I'm not comfortable on camera. Pick one. Every agent has a version of it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of these, and I've had some of these as well.
Yeah, me too. And meanwhile, the sellers you're meeting with, 73% of them walked into a listing appointment already hoping that you'd offer video. They didn't say it out loud, but they want it.
And if the agent across the table shows up with a video strategy and you show up with a yard sign and a Zillow post.
Yeah, you're already behind. So you're behind before the conversation even begins.
Yeah, so that's a rough way to think about it.
Well, yeah, and we're going to make it a little rougher because it's not just listings. Buyers are using video to research agents before they ever pick up the phone. So 86% of home shoppers use video to research a neighborhood. YouTube is the second biggest search engine on the planet, right behind Google, and only 26% of agents have a presence on YouTube.
So the buyers are on YouTube looking for an agent who knows the area of the market, and most agents aren't even on there.
Yeah, they're on Instagram, maybe they're on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they are not on YouTube. But so there is a seat at the table here. Nobody's sitting in it. This is actually really good news for everyone listening or watching. If you are the one who shows up.
Okay, so DJ, why aren't agents doing this? Because that stat is out there to everyone. And people have heard this before. So what's the actual block?
Yeah, I think it's three things. So first is a production myth. So agents think video means a camera crew, ring light, professional editor, and paying $200 every time you do a clip. So they're picturing like a really fancy nationwide Coldwell Banker commercial, right? But that's not actually what's converting.
So what is actually converting?
Yeah, here's the best news. So what converts are 60-second phone videos, vertical or landscape, shot outside in a just listed property or in your car after a showing. Authentic, real, no cuts, no B-roll, no production value required. The data does not care how good your lighting is.
That almost seems too simple.
Yeah, the second block is the content question, which is what do I even say, right? So agents stare at the camera, they go blank, they think they need to be entertaining, but they don't, and they actually just need to be useful.
Yeah, so agents are already doing this, but which they are already doing this in real life. They say useful things to their clients on the phone all day long.
That's correct. So we're going to get back to that. So the third block is distribution. So even agents who do shoot a video, they post it once to Instagram and then they call it a day. The video had one life. It should have 5 lives. So here's what I want you to do. Think of a listing that you have right now, or maybe the last listing you put out. Picture the address, hold on to that. So we're going to come back to it in a minute. And before we sign off, we're going to have you do something with it.
Okay, I've got one.
Good. Okay, let's keep it close. So, because what I'm about to show you in the next segment here is the exact 3-step system that takes that listing and really turns it into a lead machine. So, and it takes about 20 minutes or so to set up the very first time.
Okay, this is the production myth, the content blank, the one and done distribution. Those are the 3 things keeping 91% of agents on the sideline.
Yeah, that's right. And here's what that sideline is actually costing them. It's not just listings. It's the first call they never got because a buyer typed Chicago real estate into YouTube and found someone else who wasn't them, right? That call happens. It happened. It's happening. It's going to happen in the future. It goes to other people.
Yeah, and that one really stings.
Yeah. And by the way, on my show, Keeping It Real, we have a monthly segment with Sarah Maslowski, who talks all about YouTube. And she comes on every month and she is begging and pleading with agents to be on YouTube. She has made an entire career on YouTube. She does no other marketing. Last year, she got 43 sales, all from YouTube, all from videos she made, and sometimes years before. So this is really where you ought to be. But this is that 403% that you're not seeing because you're only thinking about Facebook and Instagram, maybe TikTok. So the inquiries, they're not disappearing. They're just going to the other 9% that are showing up on YouTube. So let me give you like the actual protocol here. So we'll call this the 9% protocol. So there's 3 components and you can run all 3 of these off your phone. And if you implement just one of them this week, you'll be ahead of 91% of your competition. So component 1, the phone first rule.
Which means what exactly, GJ?
Yeah, it means your phone is the studio. So you don't have a future studio. You don't, hey, I got to get the right equipment. I don't have the money for it or the time. You have it right now. It's in your pocket. It's your phone. The research is super clear on this. Authentic handheld video outperforms polished production in engagement for individual agents because people trust the real version. One study found agents who switched from produced video to phone shot content actually saw more direct messages and more inquiries because it feels like a person, not an ad.
Yeah, and we all know people are allergic to ads.
Yeah, we don't trust them, right? We see an ad, we think it's cool, but we don't necessarily trust it. So when you show up looking like an ad, they think, oh, that's nice, and they keep scrolling. Now, when you show up looking like a person in front of a house they're curious about, they stop. That's a phone first rule. No equipment required. Your only job is to hit record.
Okay, DJ. So what's component number 2?
All right, this one's super easy. We all can do this. We call it the market minute. Now, this is your content format. 1 minute, 1 insight, 1 call to action. That's the whole script. You say where you are. You say what you're seeing in the market this week. 1 specific thing, inventory's tight, rates are doing this or that. We had a showing yesterday with 10 offers, and then you invite them to reach out. Done.
And how often are we doing this, DJ?
Yeah, you do it minimum once a week. The consistency is what builds the audience, right? So week 1, nobody watches. Week 6, past clients maybe start forwarding it, start commenting on it, liking it. Week 12, people are going to start calling you because they saw your market minute and you're the only agent they could picture who's doing this every single week.
Okay, so that's the identity thing, right? You become the local market expert in their head before they ever call you.
Yeah, you stop being someone they watched once and start being the person who knows their neighborhood, right? So that's a completely different relationship. So anybody watching in the comments, tell us, have you tried video before? Tell us what's stopped you. We're curious.
Okay, DJ. So let's give them component number 3.
Yeah, this is called send and score. So this is where most agents leave their biggest money on the table. So they shoot the video, they post it once, and then they forget about it. Send and score is a 5-touch distribution checklist every time a video goes live. You post it to YouTube, keywords rich titles, not just listing video, but 3-bedroom in Lincoln Park or suburb, whatever. What buyers should know. Then Instagram Reels. Then you text it directly to past clients with a note. Thought you'd find this useful. That's it.
Yeah, so the text to past clients is the part that feels different.
Yeah, it is different. And the social post is just broadcasting. The text is a conversation, and a conversation is where the referral lives.
So you're not just marketing the listing, you're staying in front of your database.
Yeah, every video you make can be a touch point. Most agents only touch their database when they need something from them. So video flips the script on that. So you're giving before you're asking. So remember that listing we mentioned a few minutes ago, just to put in your head. Before we sign off, I'm going to give you the exact first sentence to say on camera. One sentence, your whole first video done. Keep watching.
Okay, I'll be sticking around, DJ.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah, so one thing, DJ, I wanted to push back on, because I know some of the agents out there are thinking right now, I tried video before, I made a couple, nobody watched them, and I just gave up. What do you say to them?
Yeah. And I totally can understand that. And that is where most people fail. It is not a video problem, though. It's a distribution problem.
So can you explain that, DJ?
Yeah, so the content was probably fine that you posted. The send and score didn't happen, and there's a specific tool that that fixes it, right? So automatically, I call it, well, it's called TubeBuddy. I use actually a different thing, but TubeBuddy is really good. It's a free version, so you can use it. So it tells you exactly what keywords to put in your YouTube title, so buyers can actually search for, you'll know what keywords they're searching for in the market that you find. So one agent I know in Phoenix, I interviewed recently, went from 0 YouTube subscribers to getting 2 inbound calls from YouTube in his or her 3rd month. Not because her videos got great, because they became findable.
That's very interesting, DJ, because the agents who quit after 3 videos, they weren't failing at the video, they were failing at the distribution of the video.
Yeah, it's absolutely right. So distribution is a skill you can learn in one afternoon. So the video part, most people figure out in a week. So don't let a solvable problem convince you the whole strategy is broken. So I want to put some numbers to this, because this is where it gets either exciting or uncomfortable, depending on which side you want to be on.
All right, let's hear it, DJ.
Okay. So the average commission on a Chicago listing, let's call it $12,000. So listings with videos generate 403% more inquiries. We know that's true. So if your no video listing produced 2 inquiries, a video listing produces roughly 10. So if you got 2 without a video, you're going to get 10 with a video. So you need 1 of these leads to convert, right? Just 1. That's 1 extra closing per video campaign. 1 closing is $12,000.
Wow. So per listing that you already had.
Yeah, you already had. The listing fee doesn't change. The photography you're already paying for. The video, if you're doing it on your phone, costs you minutes, not any money, right? So what's 20 minutes of your time worth?
Significantly less than $12,000.
Exactly. So here's the other side of the math, the side that's a little bit harder to look at. But if you have 10 listings this year and 0 of them have video, and each of those listings lost even 3 inquiries into the version that you were doing on video, right? You left 30 opportunities on the table. Some of them become deals, some become referrals, some fall away, but some don't, right? So some become the seller who lists again in 4 years.
So you don't exactly know which 30, but you know that they existed.
Yeah, I would just keep thinking about it as each video should net me 10 inquiries. I got to post it all over the place. I got to post it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, most importantly, YouTube. And I got to send it out to past clients. Hey, just, and again, you have to be strategic with this, right? You don't want to send somebody you just sold a home to a week later a video of a new home, right? That they might want to, they're not going to want to see that. But you get strategic. Think about people who bought a home 5 to 7 years ago. Think about people who bought a home 3 years ago. Hey, I just thought that I was thinking of you. I shot this video for this listing I have. Check it out. If you know anyone who might be interested, feel free to forward it, right? So this is the 9% protocol. So use your phone, you do your market minute. Remember, we talked about that. And then also your send and score. So you're going to do that this week. So you grab your phone. By the way, if you don't know what's going on in your chosen market, which you should, but let's just say you don't. Let's say you're busy and you just don't really know what's going on with, this week in real estate. Go into AI, say, give me the most up-to-date statistics for this week. Review all of whatever metrics you want to find. AI can find it for you, and it'll give you a little script. You don't even have to write it yourself, although you should write it yourself. But if you can't, do that. So the listing you've been holding in your head, we asked you a few minutes ago. Here's your first sentence. So I'm going to have you write this down.
Give it to him, DJ.
Okay. You're going to hit record and you're going to say this exactly. Hey, I'm DJ with Kale Realty, and I'm standing outside, 123 Main Street. Here's the one thing buyers need to know about this market right now. Then you say your one thing, right? AI will tell you what to say. Then you say, reach out if you have questions. I answer every message. Stop recording. That's your first video. It's maybe 30 seconds. Text it to 5 people, and you've now joined the 9%. You're also going to post that to Facebook. You're going to put it as a reel. You're going to put it as an Instagram Facebook reel. Also, you're going to put it to your Facebook stories, Instagram reel, Instagram stories. So you're going to post it those 4 times, right? So learn how to do that. And you're going to put it on YouTube Shorts. Okay. So go in there, learn how to do that. And I'm going to give you one more. You're going to also, or 2 more. You're going to put it on TikTok. If you don't have a TikTok account, create one. Put it in there. And then the last place you're going to put it on is LinkedIn. Most agents totally forget about LinkedIn. Yeah. Agents, we're not on LinkedIn as agents. The rest of the corporate world is on LinkedIn. So please post it there too. And this is all short form video. This is what people want. You're going to post across all of those networks. Facebook, again, I'm going to tell you, I'll get really specific here. Facebook, Reels and Stories. Instagram, Reels and Stories. YouTube, Shorts. And in LinkedIn, which LinkedIn is just a normal post with LinkedIn, and TikTok, it's the same as, TikTok's just got one posting system. So post it all 5 places. I promise you, this should be your thing. If you just do this once a week and you do this for 6 months, and I know you think 6 months is a long time. I promise you, start looking at your metrics. Log in once a month into each of those social platforms and look to see what your reach is going with these videos. It will go up and up and up. And just so that everybody knows, I am doing this myself. So I want you to follow me. You can find me. I'm on all the social networks, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever. Look for me. I post a video almost every single day. That's about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. It's specifically for agents to help you grow up your business. I give one strategy, or I talk about an interview I've had on my show, and I say, here's what so-and-so's doing. So I want you to go there, check it out, subscribe. You can watch me do this, and I promise you, when you see what I do, it'll look really polished and professional. It's not that polished and professional, number one. I use a system that does this for me, and it takes me all of about maybe 2 minutes to record. And when you see this, you'll be shocked. So find me. You just Google me, look me up. I'm everywhere. And you can see my videos, and that should inspire you to make your own. I'm doing this every single day.
Awesome. DJ, and the agents who do this today are not the ones who know more. They're the agents who decided.
Right. You guys, this was such a big, hard thing to do before because we didn't have 4K phones in our pockets, or 4K cameras. We didn't have it. We have it now. You don't need fancy equipment. That's what's so cool about this. You already have it. So the only thing that's missing is your first sentence. So rewind this back. I gave you the exact script to use, but now you do have it.
Awesome. So we'll see everybody next time. Thank you so much.
All right, we will see you next time. And we will say one more thing. If you are an agent who is not at Kale Realty and you are at your firm and you're thinking, I'm paying a lot of money out of every single sale to my company and I'm not really getting that much. If you're getting a lot, awesome. If you're not, please contact us. We will give you almost assuredly a better commission split and a lot more support and training. That's what we do. I've been doing this 15 years. Tim's been here, 6 years at Kale now, Tim?
Going on 7 years.
Almost 7 years. We are the real article. Please reach out to us. We have almost 800 agents at our firm. When I started here 15 years ago, we had 2 agents. So we are trying to build something. It's very exciting. We actually take care of our agents and we give them the commissions they deserve. So reach out to us if you're not getting the support and the training you need. We have an unbelievable training and support team. It's not Tim and myself. It's a woman named Risa. She's on our staff. She is in charge of all coaching and training. She's amazing. She will take great care of you, and we'll take good care of you on the commissions and fees side. So anyway, reach out to us if you want to see what else is out there. We will see everybody next week on Coffee Talk. Thanks, Tim.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.